Hello, you probably already know that there is more to you than meets the eye. In this video, I want to show you why you are or why you are not going to expand your potentials as a human being. So, if you want to know, then you follow me. Thank you. Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Carmen Richardson and this is the unfathomable of spirituality. So if you have questions about your spirituality, you're sensitive about, kind of stuff in your life, maybe you're going through the awakening, your handles on to go on your path, on your journey through the awakening, the spiritual awakening. In this video, I'm going to talk about relationships, because also in the relationships there are going to be a lot of changes. Also from the 3D, we're going to the 5D. So if it resonates with you, then please subscribe, and I hope you will enjoy my video. Thank you very much. So in my first video, I talked about God and transforming energy, lower energy to higher energy. And in the second video, I talked about the path of the devil, how he's an opposite way, destroying everything and sucking one's energy. And the third video, I talked about the awareness, thoughts, aware of your thoughts and how you can deal with them when you find yourself in negative thoughts, where your home base is. So in this video is also related to the awakening. I want to talk about relationships. It's a worry over there. That part where people are alone with themselves. Yeah, because this is what we hear nowadays constantly. You have to love yourself first, so you be alone with yourself. Yeah, so, and then I say, where is this leading to? Even though with the fourth D, the fourth D, the fifth D, the fifth dimension, there you see also that self-love is such an important thing. And so do we need another man? Do we need another woman? Do we need a relationship with someone else? No. If you ask me, I don't see that's going to happen anymore, because we love ourselves. We don't need no one. What do you say about that? So the relationship with another ain't important anymore. So the relationship with the self is the most important one. You get to know yourself first before you get related to someone else. Well, maybe you need a little help sometimes, because it can be very, very, you can learn a lot from a relationship, although sometimes it isn't a nice one, but you get things reflected within a relationship. So I'm asking myself, um, are we getting manipulated to go this way, to do it alone? Because when you're alone, you're also much more vulnerable. Huh? Wow, do I say it good? So I don't know. I don't know. So we become more than ourselves. We with this evolution, this spiritual awakening, we get to know our higher selves, our inner world, and that there's so much more to us, And so yeah, then this relation stuff, yeah, it's in this inner world also. I prefer to go through the 5D because I'm a sucker for love. And I want all those, yeah, unconditional love. That's you know, what I want. But there are people that don't give a shit and they just don't want that. And they say, I want to work, I want to have money, and no bullshit. They say, maybe, I don't know what they say. But, you know, so I'm only telling what I prefer, and I prefer 5D. So I'm a spiritual being from when I was born. So I would say yes to 5D. And yeah, and how that will look like in the 3D. I can only see what's going on now, and then I see internet, and then I see no priorities. The 3 dimension is going to change also, and it will be more about controlling your life. So internet will be controlling you, and your mobile will be controlling. There will be more loneliness. Loneliness will be a common thing. And people will meet only by internet or on the mobile, you know, and sex will be also, it won't be as physical sex anymore because of all the disease that will be coming from it, and real relationships won't be there anymore. That has also to do with not wanting to have all the shit from one another, I think. So to keep it simple, relationships will be more done. It will be only very simple on the internet, and how that will look, I don't know. I have some ideas, but uh, this is only filling in. But you can see the mobile is more and more controlling, and so is internet. So this is what we got already, and we have to fight not going out of bed with our mobile, you know, because the first thing we do as we wake up is get a grip on our mobile, see what's in it, and if someone reacted on something. And so it's got a hold on you, and a lot of those things, technical things, you know, high tech stuff is getting more and more in control, and we're going to get robots, you know, to fill in places where we used to work, all that kind of stuff. So I see some tendency going there in the 3D that I don't like, and I say, you know, I was born a very spiritual woman, and I want to stay that way. Well, I rather become a creator with God and be happy with myself, know my inner world, you know, knowing that there's more to me, and experiencing extraordinary things we can do as human beings, growing our potential. That's the promise we get in this fifth dimension, the fifth consciousness. You know, as we grow and we purify ourselves, I can imagine that it's a kind of truth also, because you know, when you clear your room, you clean it up, you don't have any attachments anymore, you don't have addictions, nothing is controlling you. It looks for me as it being satisfied, creating your own job, you know, without fear, not being, yeah, being fearless. That's something I prefer also, you know. Create, yes, I like that, to work more with my inner self, with my inner God. That's something that you are inspired, you know, like, wow, I've got this idea, I'm going to work on it. That something is coming from within yourself. Yeah. And you create it by thinking, you know, I have a thought, and then suddenly you manifest it, that, and then you look back and you say, wow, I did that. That's such a wonderful thing. Yeah. And that's what I prefer, you know. Yes, getting purified, we can do this, let's do it. So this is all about consciousness, changing your consciousness, and if you're in the 3D and you say halfway, well, I had it with the 3D, and it always be a shift within your consciousness. So if you say, oh man, I had it with the addictions and I leave it and I'm going to meditate more and I want to change my life and I want to think different, it's always possible, to make the shift to this 5D consciousness. So it's what you prefer. Relationships, I seek a sort of freedom, and I also met myself by not wanting to making compromises, but then the love wasn't so good. So then you don't want to compromise anymore. But anyway, so freedom was always in my mind, and now we got this 5D, and things are happening on relationships also with twin flames. Now, what are they? Twin flames. I have to point a few things out, and that is that people who are in the 3D, the consciousness, they operate in a consciousness of 3D level, that will say that they have this fragment of God within them, but it's not activated because they don't believe. So they going in a world of consciousness, the way they think, the way they feel, the way they operate in their world will bring more suffering to them because they want to claim, they want to have power. We live in the same world. It's not about different locations. No, it's in the same world, but a different conscious level. So, you have in the 3D, it goes by getting controlled and losing potential and a lower frequency. Then we got in the 5D, we got freedom to create, expanding potential, and growing new abilities with a higher frequency. In my next video, I'm going to talk to you about twin flames. Twin flames are very special. I don't know if you have experienced some kind of spiritual love, then maybe you met your twin flame. If you want to find out if that's the case, then you have to watch my next video about twin flames. So I hope to see you next time. I hope I have it in the end screen already. So not then anyhow, look for the video in the end screen. I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.